This legendary sitcom started way back in September 1994 and has been a rage ever since. It has catered to the humor of people across generations and continents. It had a successful run of 10 seasons over the span of 10 years and saw various life events and change in fate and lives of the characters. I am always surprised to see how there is a stark similarity between Friends and all other sitcoms present today. All episodes supplement to our daily dose of sarcasm and sometimes even the way we make decisions in our lives as if we were those characters. Here's bringing you some of the best episodes from all 10 seasons. If you are ever feeling sad about anything or just want to pep up your mood, turn them on your sets and you are good to go. Even though with their genius storyline and impeccable acting in each episode, it was quite an impossible feat to choose these 10. Number 10. The one with the football season 3 episode 9. It's Thanksgiving and the friends decide to play an American football game in the park, after watching pros on TV. However, Geller parents forbade Ross and Monica to play each other due to their rivalry for the Vicious Cup. The game turns spiteful and competitive as they try to win the game against the other sex.
Okay, so how do we decide that?
Well, why don't we just bunny up?
What?
Bunny!
Number 9. The one where it all began season 1 episode 1. This doesn't need any introduction. This pilot episode of the Friends season sums up the whole spirit of Friends. The scene where Rachel runs into the coffee house wearing a wedding dress explaining that she left her fiancé at the altar and she had no one else to go to. That is where it all began and is definitely the best episode of all the seasons.
Rachel? Oh God, Monica, hi, thank God. I just went to your building and you weren't there, and then this guy with a big hammer said that you might be here, and you are.
Can I get you some coffee?
Decaf. Okay, everybody, this is Rachel, another Lincoln High survivor. This is everybody. This is Chandler and Phoebe and Joey. And you remember my brother Ross? Sure. Hi.
Number 8. The one with all the Thanksgiving flashbacks season 5 episode 8. All the friends get together over the Thanksgiving dinner, recalling the worst Thanksgiving dinners and who can win the sob story king. They recall the hardest times of the year and the times they had to face them and end up being together all the time.
Dad, you loser.
Monica!
Hey, Chandler. Did you like the macaroni and cheese?
Oh, yeah, it was great. You should be a chef.
Okay. Guess what?
Number 7. The one where Ross is fined season 10 episode 2. Ross is unable to accept about Rachel and Joey's relationship and tries hard to deal with it, or at least pretend to. He tries to be the better person and make sincere even though unnecessary efforts to tell them that he is fine with them being together. He invites Rachel and Joey for dinner along with his current girlfriend Charlie. Ross quickly gets drunk and embarrasses himself. Joey stays behind to take care of Ross, while Rachel and Charlie leave. In the morning, Joey and Ross talk and Ross assures them that he will be fine. Chandler and Monica visit Phoebe's friends who have adopted a son, and Chandler ends up blurting it out to the child that he has adopted. Fran Jr. visits Phoebe with his triplets and tells Phoebe how troubled he is with them, yet he is unable to give up any of them.
Surprising turn of events. Which I am still fine with, by the way. Is for how extremely normal I find it that you two.
Number 6. The one with the embryo season 4 episode 12. Joey and Chandler happen to correctly identify the exact contents in Rachel's shopping bag. Monica decides to have trivia contest to prove who knows more about whom, the men or the women. They place a real-time bet on the outcome and eventually end up trading up the apartment at high stakes. Ross plays host to the game and puts together some questions. Meanwhile, Phoebe has agreed to be the surrogate mother for her brother Frank, who has an older wife.
Boy, you are really not a morning person.
Back off!
Number 5. The one with the prom video season 2 episode 14. Monica is unemployed and finds herself in a tight monetary situation. Ross gets her to agree that she could borrow money from their parents. Even though she completely resents the idea, she has no option left. Chandler gets gifted a hideous-looking friendship band by Joey, which he complains about to Phoebe, and Joey overhears. Chandler eventually ends up buying 2 of these, and both Joey and Chandler wear it around, putting off girls around them. Ross continues to pine after Rachel, who Phoebe insists is his lobster, but Rachel is not interested. However, when they all sit to watch the old home video of prom, the feelings of Ross is shown, and Rachel can't help but kiss him at the end.
How do you zoom out? There she is.
Some girl ate Monica.
Shut up. The camera adds 10 pounds.
So how many cameras are actually on you?
You look so great.
Oh, what? Shoot, I think I got mayonnaise on you.
Oh, well, that's okay. It's just the shoulder. It's not my dress.
Everybody smile.
Oh, Dad, turn it off.
It is off.
Dad, it is not. What's with the red light?
It's the off light. Right, Ross?
Number 4. The One Where No One Is Ready, Season 3, Episode 2. Ross is giving a speech at the museum's benefit, and he is trying to get everyone ready on time. Alas, everyone has their own priorities which keep building up around mundane works, much to his impatience and anxiousness. Joey and Chandler childishly fight over the armchair, which just flares up into another level of competition. When Chandler steals Joey's underwear and Joey wears all his shirts, Monica keeps obsessing about an answering machine message she left on Richard's phone, which is probably ancient, but it gets worse as she keeps using his code. Rachel takes forever to choose a dress, musing over the fact, if the dress looks like something a paleontologist's girlfriend would wear.
Ow!
She's just getting dressed.
Is it wrong that I was totally aroused by that?
Okay, buddy boy, here it is. You hide my clothes, I'm wearing everything you own.
Oh my God! That is so not the opposite of taking somebody's underwear.
Look at me, I'm Chandler. Could I be wearing any more clothes? Maybe if I wasn't going commando. Yeah. Whew. I'll tell you, it's hot with all this stuff on. I better not do any, I don't know, lunges.
Okay, enough with the lunging. No, I'm sick of this, okay? I've had it up to here with you two. Neither of you can come to the party.
Jeez, what a baby.
Number 3. The One Where Everybody Finds Out, Season 5, Episode 14. The 14th episode of the 5th season is a life-turning event in this series. It's hilarious how they try to have fun pulling each other's leg, and every time Phoebe comes onto Chandler, you would burst laughing. In this episode, the ugly naked guy is moving and Ross tries to get the new apartment so that they could all live close by. As they all look by the apartment, Phoebe finds out about Monica and Chandler, as they see them making out from the window. Joey is grateful that everyone finally knows and that keeping the secret was killing him. But Rachel and Phoebe decide to have some fun with these two. While they try to mess with them, Monica understands that they know too, and now she wants to mess with them too. So Chandler also pretends like he is attracted to Phoebe.
Phoebe,
Chandler,
come on in.
I was going to. I brought some wine. Would you like some?
Sure.
So here we are. Nervous?
Me? No. You?
No. I want this to happen.
So do I. I'm gonna put on some music.
Maybe I'll dance for you.
Number 2. The one with Chandler in a Box Season 4 Episode 8. Joey is still pissed with Chandler for breaking the bro code with his ex Kathy and is not able to forgive him. Even though Thanksgiving nears, he declines to talk to Chandler along with Ross and Rachel. Monica is perturbed that no one is helping her as Thanksgiving comes along and also gets ice in her eyes. However, Monica doesn't want to go to her ophthalmologist, who happens to be her ex Richard. Finally, she ends up visiting Richard's on call, his son Timothy. They hit it off and she invites him over for Thanksgiving. Joey tells Ross that he heard him talk, even though he had sentenced him to silent imprisonment. Joey decides to leave the apartment and Chandler is willing to do anything to have him back. Joey decided to lock him in a large wooden box to prove his friendship and repentance. Monica kisses Timothy and feels incestuous.
Me going out with Richard's son?
Ew. Ew, ew, ew.
Sounds like a really bad idea to me.
Is he okay in there?
He's fine.
Hey, you know, Mon, if things work out between you and Richard's son, you'll be able to tell your kids that you slept with their grandfather.
Fine, judge all you want to, but married a lesbian, left a man at the altar, fell in love with a gay ice dancer, threw a girl's wooden leg in the fire, live in a box.
So now, what exactly is the point of the box?
Chandler?
The meaning of the box is threefold. 1, it gives me the time to think about what I did. 2, it proves how much I care about my friendship with Joey. And 3, it hurts.
Number 1. The one where Eddie won't go Season 2 Episode 19. This gets you cracked up every time you see Chandler and Eddie trying to meaningfully negotiate with each other. Chandler simply loses it when Eddie starts to freak him out by sneaking in his bedroom to watch him sleep. Usually accommodating Chandler tries to make Eddie leave the apartment, but he just wouldn't go. Rachel, Monica and Phoebe read this book called Be Your Windkeeper, a poetical hardcore feminist bestseller which starts a heated-up discussion between them. They argue about goddesses and empowered women. Joey loses the apartment on account of losing his job. He auditions for a measly part under Ross's guidance to do anything for material security. Later on, Ross regrets and ransoms Porcelain Dog for Joey to make up for it. Chandler solves both his and Joey's problem by moving in with Joey.
Was nice enough to hide behind the door. What's that about, huh?
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Get out now.
Okay. You really want me out?
Yes, please.
Okay, then I want to hear you say it. I want to hear you say, you want me out.
I want you out.
No. I want to hear it from your lips.
Where did you hear it from before?
All right. You know what, Pally? I understand. Consider me gone. You know what I'll do? I'll go move into my brother's basement. And when he finds out, I'll go find someplace else.
So this is the list, guys. Let me know in the comment which episode of Friends TV show is your favorite. Smash that like button if you love this series. And subscribe to my channel so that I can bring you your favorite content every day. Thanks for watching.